right, happy Wednesday, fifth graders. Today is a science day. So you're going to be watching this experiment, and also you can participate if you have the materials at home to participate with it. So the first thing we're going to do before we start this experiment is make a prediction. So in this one, we're going to be observing different types of matter. And remember, matter is stuff that makes up everything. It's little tiny particles that make up our bodies, the chair, the floor, everything's made up of matter, even the air. So the question that I would like you to answer before you start is, can we easily change the shape of different types of matter? Yes, we can change the different shapes easily, or no, we cannot. So I want you to write yes, we can, or no, we cannot. And then at the end of the lab, you can see how your prediction might have been confirmed, or if you had to revise your prediction at all. So we're going to watch this video to go through this activity.
In this lesson, you'll use models to figure out how the arrangement of particles in different states of matter affect their properties. Let's look back at the video you saw earlier in the lesson. How do the properties of solid water change as it melts into liquid water? In this activity, you'll investigate differences in types of matter and how well they can change shape. To carry out this investigation, you'll use a syringe, a sponge, a number cube, modeling clay, a large beaker, water, and a graduated cylinder. To complete this activity, you'll visit 3 stations and investigate whether you can change the shape of different kinds of matter. Before you begin, make a prediction. Can we easily change the shape of different types of matter?
Which is what I told you guys to do before the video started. So if you haven't done that already, pause and do that.
Take a moment to record and share your prediction with your classmates. Then select Continue. In this activity, you will use a syringe. Let's learn about its parts. A syringe consists of a barrel, plunger, tip, and usually a measuring scale. The barrel is a tube-like structure that holds the fluid to be used or tested. Today, you'll fill the barrel with air. The plunger is the part of the syringe that is pushed or pulled. The direction the plunger is moved determines the direction the fluid will move. If you pull on the plunger, then fluid is pulled into the barrel. If you push on the plunger, then fluid is pushed out of the barrel. The tip of the syringe is where fluid enters or exits the barrel. Finally, most syringes have a scale for measuring the volume of fluid in the barrel. This is very similar to the way the graduated cylinder has a scale you can use to measure volume. Now that you know how to work a syringe, let's continue to Station 1, where you will investigate the shape of air. Pull air into the syringe, and then cover the tip with your finger. Push on the plunger. If you have difficulty reaching the end of the plunger with your finger, then try this. Place your thumb over the tip of the syringe, sealing it. Grip the barrel of the syringe with the rest of your hand. Place the plunger on the palm of your other hand. You can either push the plunger up with your palm, or you can push the syringe downward toward your palm. Where is the air located? What shape did the air have? What happened as you pushed on the plunger?
All right, I want you to go ahead and what did you think? What do you observe from watching the syringe? So go ahead and fill in the blank. I observed blank, blank, blank while watching the syringe.
Record your observations in your notebook. When you finish recording your data, then select Continue. Let's move to Station 2. At this station, you will see a sponge, a number cube, and modeling clay. Squeeze the sponge. Observe what happens to its shape.
So for this one, I want you to record what you see with the sponge, how its shape changes. So I observe ... So just for reference, this is the gas stage because air is coming out of the syringe. This would be the solid stage, and then we're going to do liquid last.
To continue, fingers.
We're going to skip the
Select
dice
the modeling clay.
and the modeling clay.
Your observations. Select Continue to Station 3. At this station, you will see some water, a beaker, and a graduated cylinder. Carefully fill the beaker halfway with water. Pour some of the water from the beaker into the graduated cylinder. What happens to the water's shape? Record your observations in your notebook. When you finish recording your observations, select Continue. Now that you've finished gathering information, take some time to communicate your findings. Use your data to complete the
All right, so now I want you on the last question to observe what you noticed with the water in the cylinder. What did you observe about the shape of the water and the liquid? So this is our gas stage, our solid stage, and then our liquid stage. And you can notice how different they are with how they change shape. Some are easier to change shapes than others. It's not very easy to change the shape of a chair, for example, because that's a solid. Where liquid, you might notice that if you pour something into water, it kind of fills the container, the shape of the container that you put it in. So if you put it in something square, your water is going to look square. If you put it in something round, it's going to look something kind of round. Where gas, it fills the whole space that it's in too. So go ahead, fill out these questions, and if you want to experiment with some different pieces of matter, we're also going to be doing that during our Google Meets today.